Engagement.
Support.
Vision.
Helps me with my education to have a brighter future for me and everybody involved in SEND.
The SEND strategy sets out what our intentions are in relation to addressing the concerns that we know are out there around SEND across the county. And I think what's important about the SEND strategy is that it's around the development of a shared vision.
So obviously there's been many SEND strategies before this current one. There's been SEND work for years, but what we're doing currently, the support programs we have available now, what we're planning to do in the future, what our foundations are for later on.
What the strategy allows us to do is clearly set what our priorities are going to be and show how we're going to spend our time in addressing what we know is important for children and their families.
I think the SEND strategy for a young person is quite relevant in terms of what we have access to and what we know we can get and what we know we can ask for help with, because that's always the hard thing, is knowing if you can ask for help and what that help will be. So knowing what the rules are around that is really helpful.
It's relevant to me and my peers as it can help me in a school, in an educational environment which allows us to get the support where we need to reach the goals we want.
Well, on a day-to-day basis, I feel like the education sides with inclusion are going to impact me the most, making sure that I'm able to take part in everything and that there are support provided for me so I can still do everything to the same level as my peers.
Because the job that I want will need the right amount of education, so the SEND strategy will help us get the job we want.
I'm hopeful that particularly some of the developments that we want to see around improving inclusive practice will be able to have make a tangible impact on the lives and outcomes of children and young people. And it's been so good that we've been able to hear from children and young people themselves as we develop the strategy to really know what matters to them. And the strategy enables us really to focus our energy on those key priorities. And I'm really hoping that some of them will see some tangible improvements, not just in the long term, but also in the short term as well.